Okay, so sitting in the lathe here, I've got a set of mold blocks that I made out of an old plumbing fitting, cast iron plumbing fitting. I've faced it off and centered it up. It's within just under a half thousandth of being perfectly true, which is pretty good. Here you can see the nose cutter that I'm getting ready to go up in. I've already step drilled this out to remove most of the material. I'm going to go up in with the nose cutter and cut the inner land diameter and then pull that out to the final nose diameter, which will be 5/10. And here is the groove land cutter. Built this on the lathe, the same as with the nose cutter. Turned the profile, milled it in half, hardened it to cut the lands. It's a little different than the drawing of the actual bullet, but it'll be pretty close. All right, so just getting ready to pull out this bullet mold I just cut for Modern Muzzleloader forum member Snapbang. Here's the nose profile. And anyway, everything's cut. It's ready to come out of the lathe. One thing I noticed, I set the dimension for this tool on my digital readout, and I drilled in with a something 64ths bit, just under 7/16. Inside the grooves, it was can't remember now, I have to look at the drawing, 450 something, and I didn't feel comfortable going in with a 7/16. I went one size under that, and then I bored out to the final diameter with this. The bit I went through with was 421 something, and then I set my first cut at 425, took 4 thousandths, and it did take a nice cut. I backed it out to 435, it didn't touch. So I don't know what the hell happened with the DRO. So anyway, I took a couple more cuts up through there, reset the DRO, so I don't know how close the nose is going to be. I cut it intentionally a couple thousandths big because I didn't want it to end up small. So we will see what we get here, and I can punch them through a sizing die for him, get them down to 505, something like that. I'm hoping they'll drop out of the mold about 508, 509, so I can use them in one of my white rifles. The barrel is 507.5 or 508. I sized the bullets to 507.5. So I built the mold a little bit big, so I may have to push them through, down to get them around 505 or something before I send them to him so he can final size them for his rifle. Anyway, we're going to open it up and see what it looks like. I have not opened it up yet. Just finished cutting everything. And this is going to be a hollow point mold. And here we go. Let's blow it out first. And I think that looks pretty close to what he was after there. Turned out looking pretty good, actually. All the grooves look even. The bottom land was 80 thousandths. The next two up are 75, and looks like the nose comes out. Hopefully, it comes out full diameter. If it doesn't, I don't know that it's going to make a huge difference on the way this thing shoots. Anyway, there you go, Snapbang. Got to make the hollow point pin, groove for the handles, make the sprue plate, and See if we can get some good clean lead to cast you up a handful. And then here's the block with a 3/16 drill bit sitting in it. I'm going to make a 3/16 hollow point pin. It'll have a little bit of a taper to it, couple degrees, so that the bullet will fall off of it, hopefully. Anyway, just put that on there for reference so you can see how it's going to look.